All right, all right. Okay. Let's make sure this looks fine. All right. What's up, everybody? Go. All right. So today, as usual, we'll be reading more SBR. We'll be reading chapter 81 and 82 minimum. We'll see as usual if we do more, depending on how long it takes and all of that. So we are entering the climax area. I mean, we've kind of been in it, right, with Johnny and Gyro versus Valentine. Johnny just lost a damn arm. Obviously, we've taken quite a few injuries in this part. So we'll see if he gets his arm back or not here. I can't really, I mean, maybe we still have some of that zombie or stuff, but I'm not quite sure how we get that arm back if we do. As I've said multiple times, I'm very scared for Gyro because I do think he's going to die. And this is, yeah, we're getting close to that, I feel like, now that we're actually fighting Valentine. Still don't know what's gonna happen with the corpse, right? Yeah, there's a lot of things that could happen with Jesus' corpse and Lucy as well. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what Araki's got for me this time. A few things to go over before we do start reading. First of all, how are we feeling about the trailer of the anime that we got a few days ago now? Now with a little bit of time to see people's opinion and just kind of rewatching it on my own, I still feel pretty similar. I think, you know, it's still very part 6. It looks very part 6. I'm still hopeful that, like, they're going to give us some good episodes, you know, very well animated episodes, just like in part 6. So I don't think we need to panic too much. And they still got quite a bit of time here. I'm not a big fan of, like, Johnny's face, his design, mostly his face, like his outfit and everything. I don't mind it as much. It's mostly just his face, but other than that, I think Gyro looks fine. I think Dio looks fine. I think Lucy looks fine. All of the other characters I'm fine with. Yeah, I mean, there's a few shots as well in there that makes me hopeful. Like, there's a few shots in that trailer that looked really good, and I'm like, if we can get that consistently, and just better in certain instances, I think we're gonna be good. But so yeah, I don't know when we'll be getting more, you know, when we'll get a new trailer. It could be in a while, to be honest. It might just go till next year, and you know, so we might be just left with this little teaser for a while. Wait, what is it saying now? Okay. So yeah, that's about it for the anime. I'm very excited still. Also the music, especially like the end part, which seems like it might be kind of the theme of Steel Ball Run. I really liked as well. So that's one part that I'm very excited for the music. Voice acting. Unfortunate that Diego doesn't have Kuyasu, but like when you kind of get past, okay, they're not getting the voices that I maybe wanted for them, I still think the choices that they used for the characters fit the characters super well, and I think they're gonna cook. They're super good, so I'm also not too mad personally about that. Yeah, YouTube is tripping around. What's up, Nathaniel? Nael? Good afternoon. Can't see anything? What do you mean by that? You should be able to see my screen. If you mean like the actual manga because of the logo, then yeah, that's just how it's gonna have to be because of copyright stuff, unfortunately. So yeah, that's about it for the anime. What else? Yeah, so we'll go over the character ranking, so let's just go on that. Now for this one, I can actually remove that. Let me... We didn't start the chapter. Yeah, what's up, Pierre? Okay, so have you seen the trailer? Yep. My reaction is on the channel if you want to see it. I reacted to it a few days ago, and I kind of just talked about it as well. But yeah, if you want to hear my thoughts overall, go watch the reaction. So yeah, we have the character ranking updated for chapter 80. Not a lot of changes. There's no new characters this time, and I don't think we're gonna get any. This is also the second to last one. The next one will be once we finish it. We'll have the last standing characters here, and yeah, I've been having fun doing this every 10 chapters, just kind of looking at every characters and trying to see where they rank compared to others, and that's what it looks like. As usual, the link is in the description of the stream, so you click on that, whatever you're using right now, you can still click on the link, and you can get access to this if you want to just kind of look at it. You can even search a specific character to just kind of single out the character to see the journey, the race. Pretty fitting. So yeah, surprisingly big difference. Diego actually surpassed Johnny as my second favorite character at this very moment out of Steel Ball Run. Johnny has been second place the entire way through, and Diego surpassed him here. Gyro still first. Valentine got way better as well. Yeah, other than that, it's all pretty much the same. Surprisingly, maybe to some people, Outpants, I mean, she went down. It's not that I don't enjoy her as much as I did before. It's more so just that she died, and her death wasn't anything special. It didn't really do anything for her character. So now that, you know, she's dead, I'm probably not gonna see anything of her now. I was kind of leaving a little bit more room to Outpants, like, okay, she might have more where she might go higher, but not really. So I decided that I think I prefer Blackmore as a character as a whole than Outpants as a character as a whole when I look at both of their arcs. Other than that, yeah, that's about the only changes for this time. Nothing too crazy. I'm excited to see if there's going to be any big changes once we finish it, right? Once we catch up with chapter 95, or I think it's chapter 95, but yeah, we'll see what changes. If I had to guess, Johnny might go above Diego again. I think Gyro might keep his first place. Valentine might go above Diego. I'm not sure, but very interested to see if there's any big changes. But yeah, that's about it. Now we can actually move to reading the chapter. All right. Let's Okay, let's start chapter 81 here. We got a new volume cover, beautiful, of Gyro. Love the silver air. Nice. All right, so we're still on Love Train. Interesting. Okay, only President Valentine and his ability D4C can come and go between different dimensions. Yep. So unless D4C is doing it, other people cannot move through dimensions. But in the natural world, besides the ability D4C, there is only one and only one thing that can move between dimensions. And that is the power known as gravity. Okay. Alright, Araki is bringing up the gravity again. Interesting. If not for the pulling power known as gravity, when the president moved between dimensions, what binds his body shape and mind's power as that of a human? Interesting, we see all the little gravity. Well, it's also interesting that the gravity is shown as like balls, right? With the steel balls. Interesting. What binds his body's shape and mind's power as that of a human would not be preserved, and it would break into pieces, scattered into many different dimensions. In other words, it would be appropriate to think that when President Valentine and D4C move to different dimensions, a power that cannot be seen with the eyes, known as gravity, moves along with him. Interesting. And for argument's sake, bro, what is the narrator is just like going crazy. And for argument's sake, if there is a power in this world that could defeat D4C in the space of different dimensions, it's also interesting the imagery here with the knight, and we had like last chapter or the one before with Gyro talking about like the steel ball against knights with the shield. That would have to be the power known as gravity. If this power known as gravity could be produced freely and were possible to be used against D4C, then it would certainly be able to pierce through any dimension, and that is a phenomenon that has never been seen in this world, right? Because as Gyro said, we haven't seen, like, the Zipoli family hasn't seen that power themselves. They haven't been able to reproduce it. I'm guessing Johnny will be the one that's able to do that, so I guess we kind of got a little bit of an explanation on how this new ability works and why it actually would be useful against Valentine. We moving from time to gravity for bad guys now. Pucci was in between. Yeah. That is true, that is true. Now that they've shown this imagery though, I'm like, is that how we're gonna defeat the Stan and Valentine? Like this? He's gonna break into pieces. Right, back with Gyro. There goes the N. What's this expression from Johnny right there? I can't tell if he's like almost... Okay, yeah. Like, it almost looks like he gave up, or he just doesn't give a shit that he just lost an arm, like... Or his hand more so than an arm. Double spreads again, and Valentine freaking grabs his neck too. And he's off his horse. Gyro, you gotta do something, man. I mean, Johnny could still shoot here, I guess, but... Okay, Gyro throws his steel ball. Ooh, that is true though. With Johnny, it's not as bad in the sense that like he just shoots bullets and he can kind of recharge over time, but Gyro doesn't have infinite steel balls, bro. So like, is he just gonna lose his steel ball too? And once again, Valentine just throwing the karma, all the attacks just randomly, and we're just out here killing people. Oh, wait, okay, he came back. He's going for the killing strike. Yeah, he screams Johnny. I mean, we know Johnny's not gonna die here, but... Not the mouse, Danny? Of course, Valentine gets distracted by it. Gravity, huh? What mouse? A white mouse that just now, was it brought here together with the drawing of Closer Ground? Oh. That is insane. I mean, the guy just gets distracted by a random mouse just running about. And that's gonna give us, I mean, Danny saved us, bro. Obviously, I'm sure it's probably not actually Danny, but you get what I mean. Now he goes for both ends, but... What? Wait, is it the train? I mean, we see the train behind. Oh, he's like getting pulled? Is that what's happening? Because we obviously see the train. I was pulled, okay. The light is being returned toward the train. I'm being pulled. She's moving. Lucy, is she moving inside the train? Oh shit, look, Lucy's saving the day? No, Lucy's breathing has already stopped. She's the completed corpse. She definitely shouldn't be able to... Bro, did Jesus take over and now he's... I was right. I am being pulled. Beautiful shot of Gyro there. Was he whirl? What's he thinking? Oh, Steven! He's finally up and somehow alive. Alright. Oh, she's kinda turning back, huh? Like a little bit. I mean, she still looks like a doll, but... Dang. Okay, so it is not... Steven is finally up after being... just knocked out for like, I don't know, 20 something 20 chapters. What? Lucy is being moved. Outside the train. Get her away from this place. Lucy is still alive, Jarl Zeppeli. Is Steven gonna die here just trying to save her? That would be a W. Before Lucy turns completely into the corpse. When she got away from Valentine... It's kind of funny how there's a mistake and it's a W instead of a V, so it's a Valentine. Like, big W for Valentine. Just now breathing came back slightly, even though she stopped breathing before. Interesting. So... Okay, so the closer she is to Valentine, the worse this is. So maybe there is a way for her to... Maybe this is the way for her to turn back normal or to get saved. It's just... You know, Valentine is indeed the problem. Take her far away from here. From him, far away from here. Please save this girl, get her out of here. That guy is Steven Still. You're Johnny. Okay, Gyro runs towards her. This is also cool because I don't know, what was it, like around like chapter 39 or something, when Gyro and Johnny came in contact with Lucy for the first time and they kind of talked about it, or talked about Steven and saving Steven, and Gyro was just kind of like, yeah, I mean, he was still thinking and wanting the best for Lucy, but I don't know, I think it's a cool callback that now he's the one kind of saving them, or saving her. But Valentine is going back now, he's not gonna let that happen. Is that how Gyro might... Is he gonna die like this, trying to save Lucy? Mr. Steven Still, the only one I can take on my horse and save right now is Lucy. It's impossible to take you too, but thank you. At the very least, just now you prevented the president from dealing the finishing blow to Johnny. Yeah, that's also a good point. You looked at Johnny and then you start running. I'm counting on you, Gyro Zeppeli. Alright, come on, Gyro, we got this. Somehow. Alright, he grabs her. Okay, he misses. I don't think he hit the oars there. But yeah, I think Steven is cooked there. I think he's dead. Well, I mean, yeah, Valentine is still running at us, but yeah, he's not able to reach. We got our horse, you got nothing, buddy. That's what happens, bro. Pay respect to the horse. Okay, so, I mean, we might be able to get away. Unless he's got something up his sleeve, but... yeah, he's cooked. Are you trying to be a hero or act as that girl's father? Give up. A paper thin will such as yours is meaningless. Your entrance to the future happiness of this country. Just now, a goddess was being born. This human world's peace and happiness. Ooh. He's jamming his finger. Peace and happiness will not be abated by the likes of conceited fools holding each other's ends as equals. A strong country begins with taking the napkin, and for that end the goddess is necessary. That corpse's power is necessary for peace, and you are hindering that. He's so stuck with that ideal, like that is the only way, right? Like this is the only way in his mind, in his view. There's no other way. That's why in the last chapter we saw him when Johnny and Gyro were coming toward him. He was like, "Why are you coming toward me? You should be in despair right now." Like he can't see it. He can't understand it. Ooh, now he's actually with his actual hands, not even his stand that he's using, he's actually just using his own hands. But I will release these fingers and forgive you. Before she got on the train, I made a vow to Lucy that I absolutely would not kill you, as that was her wish. I will release these fingers and later get your medical treatment for those wounds too. Interesting. So he is keeping his word. Damn, I cannot deny it. Your action just now really did irritate me, so I'll make sure you taste plenty of pain. Wow. Yeah. Speaking of which, that Gyro Zippily. Though he's trying to escape, he is already being driven into a corner. For a while now, the ocean has been coming closer. Yeah, I've been thinking also about the ocean. They've talked about it quite a few times, and it's not just the trees and the mountains right now in the direction of the goddess. The Atlantic Ocean is already enclosing. Johnny? Oh, he's got the steel ball. What the fuck? Oh yeah, is it like the injury is now going up? Are we gonna see Johnny use the steel ball? The mouth of the wound, it's rising again. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's gotta use his ability, man. The spin, the gravity. I don't know. Because this is also very similar to how Johnny uses attacks, right? With his bullet, how it's just like a hole that's going up the person and. I mean, that's the art right there. This wound is moving toward my heart. He's shooting himself. Is he going? Yeah, okay, he's using and he's maybe able to displace the damage that way. But I mean, he's still taking shots. My and Gyro. This is so bad. Gyro, you saved me with a steel ball, but you left the steel ball here. Right now, Gyro only has one shot on him. Wait, is it air again? Oh no, it's an ear. Wait, was he able to actually injure Valentine's ear? Because last time it was air, now it's the ear. You. What this is again? Stuck to steel ball is this is. Oh, yeah, he is actually missing an ear. You, bro. He's actually following Gyro though. Happen again, the golden rectangle. Gyro's steel balls was halfway successful. This is their golden rotation done using horsepower. Without a doubt, something is going on. But what the hell is it? Something that has made the president still not notice what happened to his own ear. Interesting. So he hasn't realized it. I was thinking like it's more so like he realized it, but it's more like he doesn't have time to go switch with another self, right? Like with everything that's happening, but I guess that's possible as well. Something. As we see the horse behind him. Once again, Gyro giving him hope without even saying anything or being there, actually being there. Yeah, I'm scared, bro. Gyro is alone now, he doesn't have Johnny with him, he's trying to save Lucy. Like, he might be able to save Lucy, but he might die in the process and saving her. Brother. Okay, the first thing though, shout out to Steven, that was a great moment. But the thing that actually has me kind of shocked, or like that I actually really love, is it's Valentine's dialogue once again here. Like those two pages, especially this. Well, I'll talk a little bit more about this because I really like this for Valentine's character. But let's read chat because you guys have been saying. Okay. Anime style doesn't do SBR justice, but I'm still happy they're doing it. It's too complex to do all thing in hierarchy style. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's especially like late hierarchy, or like not late hierarchy, but like I would say once it gets monthly towards the middle of SBR, at that point it's very tough to match Araki's art and all that, but not my problem, pal. It was just confirmed that the anime won't start with the Sandman getting chased part. Maybe it will be used in flashback or later episodes. Was it actually? Where did you see that? I'll have to look into that for sure, if that is true. I don't know if that is true. I don't know about that choice, but don't know how I feel about that. Still MVP. Why do you want Messer Still to die? It's not that I want him to die, I just think it's, like, story-wise, I think it makes sense, you know. I think it's good for his character. It's not that I hate him and I want him to die necessarily, but I think for story purposes, it would be good. Biggest problem... Yeah, I kind of feel similar as you, Peleg, in terms of Johnny's face. Yeah, and in terms of color scheme, as I said, for me, I actually don't mind the white on Johnny. I kind of like it. Oh yeah. Napkin tin wheel. So let's actually read this. That is interesting, huh? Paper tin wheel as he's talking about napkins. I will release these fingers. Your action just now really did irritate me, so I'll make sure you taste plenty of pain. Man, Valentine is so interesting, like... There's definitely something more to his character that we're kind of building to, but I'm not sure what it is exactly. It feels like... The fact that what he just did irritates him tells me that, like, as I said, he doesn't see or fully understand what Gyro and Johnny sees and do right now, but there's probably a part of him that does want to see it and being able to understand it, right? And that maybe a part of him believes that, like, just being free, right? And he just feels trapped while Johnny and Gyro are kind of free. It feels like the fact that this irritates him feels a little bit of that, like... He maybe wants a little bit of that freedom or see another path, but he just doesn't. So we'll have to see how that develops in terms of his character. I need a little bit more, because I'm not exactly sure. Stone Ocean? What about Stone Ocean? What's up, Yuan? What's up, Henry, as well? Patrick. Why is it Patrick? Just noticed the Stranger Things poster. My bad. It's all good. I mean, it's a very old poster. I don't even like watch Stranger Things like that anymore. But yeah, this poster is like 5-6 years old. Is Valentine honorable? Honorable? I mean, mostly you want to say no, right? But... there's definitely a part of, like his devotion or... his resolve, I guess, is what, in that sense, you could say is honorable, but... you know, I don't think he's on the right path necessarily and doing the best things to achieve those. Alright, that was a great chapter. Let's move on to the next chapter. Chapter 82. Alright, here we go. Self-training phenomenon occurring through Lucy's body caused by all 9 pieces of quartz being collected. Those unfortunate things await to other place on the earth, leaving only good fortune behind. Axe and ally to D4C. Okay, that's it's a short chapter. Short chapters kind of scares me, I'm gonna be honest. Last time we got a good short chapter, we had Diego dies on us, so hopefully that doesn't mean Gyro's gonna die here. Okay. Johnny's and Gyro's still ball. And Valentine's ear. The ocean. Johnny's on the horse and he got the steel ball. Wow, look at that. The ocean is actually just spilling because of the gravity and it being dragged. We're already... It's coming closer, the Atlantic Ocean. Lucy, she like waking up talking of it? The ocean is coming closer but stopping around Lucy. That is interesting. Obviously the water splitting on the Red Sea. And as we saw as well with the glass of water in the train. Lucy's breathing and the way her skin feels has gone back to more normal compared to before. He's just walking. The further away she gets from him, that means there's a chance of saving Lucy, but as things stand, I can't think of any way to escape that Valentine completely. That's also a cool detail. When I talked about chapter 39 with Gyro, he also didn't want Lucy to be on his horse, right? He didn't want any female or other girl on his horse. For a while now, along with the ground, the ocean has been gradually moving toward Lucy's location. I don't know where this approaching ground and seawater are going, but I know that eventually they will surround Lucy. That's why the reason I made the horse run toward the ocean was a challenge. At this place at the water's edge, I'll settle things with Valentine. No. Do it, Gyro. This is also so creepy and menacing. Him just like Valentine just walking towards us like slowly as he's just covered in shadow. Look at this, all the panels, boom, boom, boom. That our surroundings will be the ocean is just perhaps to my advantage. What exactly is the world on the other side and the president's ability? I don't have a clue, but I know one thing. If he attacks to try to kill me, he has to move his arm outside the light. Yep. That's what I was talking last stream about. I'm sure that if he doesn't send his stand outside the light to this side, he can't attack me. In that case, if the location we're fighting in is a place like the ocean we're in now, even if he suddenly finds himself in the world on the other side. When he returns to this side, if he's in the ocean, he'll drown. Interesting. Even if the kinds of terrain in the world on the other side are infinite, and even if they're inside the light, it's certain that if he returns to this location and is in the ocean, he'll drown because he'll be surrounded by water. It's not a bad point. Yeah, I love the presentation as well as the water is kind of dripping over, you know, him going between dimensions. The water is splitting as, like, bro, this setup, this setting is insane. Like, it's so good, bro. Araki is just so good at this. Like, we just got water surrounding us, splitting apart because of freaking Jesus, as we have Valentine with one of the craziest stand I've ever seen in my life just coming towards us, and we have like no other path than fighting him to save Lucy. And even if he does disappear to the other side, in terms of area he can come back to, here it's very narrow. When he reappears in order to attack me, he'll have to be somewhere on the narrow range of the ground. And that moment, the chance I'll have to nail him with a steel ball will be huge. Here's hoping that Johnny can come in and save the day or something, or help us in time. For a long time now, I've had one question for you, Gyro Zeppeli. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. About why you're riding a horse. Interesting. Once again, what a amazing double spread right here, bro. I love the sky, the sunset. Also, very nice expression on Valentine there. The closer I get to the middle of Lucy's line of light, or to be exact, the deeper into it I get. The more invincible D4C gets, though you should know that. I guess he also doesn't just mean like in general while you are riding a horse, he means like in this current moment, why are you on a horse? If you intend to fight me. In this situation, you should be trying to run away with your tail between your legs, even now. Once again, he's on that. Leave Lucy there and then immediately run far away. Yet, why do you not desperately try to run away? You are currently surrounded by ocean. It's also very, like, cool that most of the time we see it's Valentine kind of running away into a different dimension, right? To survive, and the way he fights is almost just running away into a different dimension. Even like against Diego had him running, bro. He had him running. That alone is my question. You came here on horseback to meet my invincible D4C. A immovable object, right? Something that cannot be changed. Does that mean that throwing those steel balls that won't hit over and over again has some meaning? But Gyro Zeppeli is a different type of man from Steven Steele, who just chases after dreams and ideals, pretending to be a father in order to pursue happiness. I also like that Araki is still using like the lines like pursue happiness. That was a big thing with Pucci. This is also really cool that Araki is reusing that line of Valentine talking about Steven about chasing dreams and ideals, because I remember clearly it was like chapter 36 maybe, where he was talking about Steven and he said the same thing. He was talking about Steven not being like other promoters because he has petty dreams and petty ideals. He's a man who acts with some theoretical meaning. He has a firm self-confidence caused by his upbringing and training. Something, though it has been clumsy for a while. What are you trying to do? It's also interesting, he says he has a firm self-confidence caused by some upbringing and everything, but we've seen like Gyro throughout this journey hasn't actually been having that self-confidence fully. Obviously Valentine doesn't know that, but it's interesting to see it from someone's perspective like this, and us, we've seen it that like he's at his moment where he hasn't at, but he says also that he's clumsy right now, but is he like putting her behind him? Inside the light. Insane. Gyro, a golden rectangle power that no one has ever seen before, definitely exists. I'm sure it exists. He's got some more confidence now, building more up. Is he realizing now that he doesn't have it? What is this? Okay. Back then. Could it be? Now he's realizing Gyro was able to damage him. So now he's gonna stress a little bit more. Not as invincible, huh? Oh, look at this, the ray of light coming off of the clouds. Okay, we're running toward him. This is something like this. What as my... Yeah, now that he's flustered, Gyro he has to take this opportunity. If we're going to fight him, this is the moment. And he sees this tail ball. Look at this, bro. We're just running and there's just water around us just splashing. Like, this is so damn cool. Gyro doesn't know right now, but the president's left ear fell off, surely by the effects of the yet unknown golden rotation. He has some kind of power that made the president not feel any pain and not even notice it fell off. But Gyro, the next tail ball attack is going to be completely different. Just now, the president noticed the damage to his ear. If he knows himself that his ear fell off... The distance to run to the present is plenty, and having one steel ball here is plenty. Next time will be different. Before the president didn't know anything about the rotation and let him throw the steel ball. But now that the damage to his ear, I'm sure he's noticed, was from rotation using the horse. If he has any suspicion... Oh, brother. As we're running toward him. The horse, huh? The horse's power? Is that it, Gyro Zippily? He's figuring it out. Don't you dare attack the horse, bro. The form of the golden rectangle has been made. Right? Is Gyro gonna achieve it as well? One steel ball is not enough. He knows there's no way he's gonna let you throw a steel ball at him again. First he'll go for killing your horse. Yeah. I'm not sure if Johnny is also counting that like Gyro might go another level here as well though. And this is where we end. What's up, Ramone? Oh, brother. Alright, let's do one more, shall we? Last chapter of the day, boys. I'm a little bit scared of that sketch of Gyro, bro. Oh. Okay. 8 Zoomer lingo, but aura. Did you also got the biblical reference in the Dirty Deeds chapter in the Bible? Gabriel tells Mary she's gonna bear and conceive the Son of God through a virgin birth, just like the winged guy does to Lucy. Yeah, I kind of did. Yeah, with the Virgin Mary. Yeah, I got that reference with the Virgin Mary. Yeah. I don't think I mentioned it also. Yeah, that was there's just so many good biblical reference here by Arak. It's very nice. All right. I don't know if I'm ready to watch this or read this chapter, bro. I'm scared to turn the page, but. Alright, here we go. Ball Breaker Part 1. The fact that this is Part 1, Gyro might survive this chapter. That's a beautiful shot of Johnny right there, though. That's one of the best illustration I've seen of Johnny so far. The air coming out of the atom. My ear. Okay, Johnny's coming. Gyro, I have to tell him. I'm sure there's a golden rotation done using the horse, but now the president has realized that too. Gyro only has one shot of the steel ball on him. If he misses, it's over. He won't get a second chance. The president will start by attacking the horse, and Gyro doesn't know that right now. That horse is it. Then next would be Johnny and the waves. In terms of the course of war, it comes down to one move. For one to misread one move means their defeat, doesn't it? Will that be you, Gyro? All that is making me think that he's not going to make that misread, but... It will, however, not be me. Yeah, he's taking everything into account, the waves, the water, Johnny coming. There it goes. The heck? Okay. Use the water to go into the other dimension. And then, is he coming out or not? Yeah, and then he has to hold Lucy as well so she doesn't fall. Okay, he's going away. When the president gets between something and something else, he can go neighboring dimension. Just now we went between the ground and the ocean water, but in the neighboring world, this land, these places. As things stand, when the president comes back, he will definitely drown. So he can't hide lying dormant forever. He's going to attack from somewhere under this seawater. Soon he has to... But he did take into account the waves and the water, so that's why I'm a little bit scared, because he might do something Jaro isn't expecting. You know? Jaro, the president already knows! Bro, I hope Johnny isn't gonna distract Gyro here. He's there. He knows about the rotation. He's under the damn water, man. Oh wait, there's two of them? Because the prisoner has gone to several different dimensions, there are more of him there. Which is he? I mean, it's all him, like, I don't know that there's necessarily which is he. The one on the right or the left? Which do I beat? Which is the real one? I've got to make a decision soon. First, he's going to attack my horse. His ear, Jaro. The real president took damage to his ear before. Ear? We can't see it, man. Oh. Here. It's him. Okay, yeah, it's the one on the left, but... Is it though? No, that's wrong. The real one is the one with the stand next to him. The real one doesn't necessarily have to be the one with the unique ear. He can switch with ones in the other dimensions. But there's only one stand. He purposely got Johnny to yell. The president has already calculated that much. Okay, nice. At least Gyro's thinking about that. The fissure of light on Lucy's skin is pointing in that direction. Ah, okay, that's what it was. There's one more of him behind me. Nice. Is it though? I think it is though. Because this is the stand. Alright, I mean, that's the end at least. That's a big hit. D4C, hide your body inside the light, okay? Destroy this left ear again. The hell is it doing? You're getting Jarl Sten? What is that? What could this be? It is impossible, this energy. The idea that outside my D4C there could possibly exist in this world an energy that can cross over the gravity, bro. What the fuck? I mean, he's crumbling, bro. Like, he's aging? What's happening? What on earth is this? This is no ordinary energy crossing over. What on earth has seeped through? Oh my god. He's withering away. What is this Telball's rotation? He achieved it, huh? I mean, this is making me think of like Poochie and like time advancing with gravity and whatnot, but... Let's freaking go, Gyro. You did it, the golden rotation exploded. I'm still scared that there's gonna be something. Oh yeah, these two. They have guns? Oh nice, he used the rotation to shoot him, but be careful of the bullet still. Okay. You won, it's over. No, bro. I mean, I don't even know. How is Valentine, like, surviving this? We won! The stand is still there. What? One move, the one who misread one move. Which one of us was it? Oh my god, he's hitting us with the freaking Poochie line, bro. You were 2 step too late, it was 1 step, 2 step too in front, whatever he said, bro. Oh no. What has he done? D4C. It was not me. What is happening? He stood back up. He got a... Did he actually get hit by the bullet here? Is it coming? No attack from that steel ball? God dang it, man. That is where we end, huh? Ball breaker. So we are saying this is gyro stand, right? I did not think gyros was gonna have a stand, bro. A technique that causes a rotation to be increased to infinity by the inclusion of a further golden rectangle garnered from a horse running in the form of a golden rectangle. So the fact that this formed a stand for gyro, the Zeppeli family had researched it hundreds of years ago, and for the sake of knights, it is a sealed throwing technique of the steel balls. It seems to be able to pierce through dimensions walls. Yeah, so, what was I? Yeah, the fact that this gave gyro a stand definitely makes me think that Johnny will get a power up. Like, his stand will evolve further now, for sure, with this. It's interesting that it got, like, big ears as well, as Valentine has massive ears as well. Yeah, this is also interesting, right? Because it kind of got destroyed, but it's not like the face is full up. It's like it was an armor almost, right? Like there's a shell above him. I'm happy though that Gyro got his moment here. Like he actually like fucked up Valentine a little bit, but as Valentine is making out to be, he's still confident that he's winning this. But yeah, now Johnny, you gotta pull up fast, bro. Come help us do something, bro, please. But I still think Gyro's gonna die here, though. Either way. What's up, Cecile? I'm so late. It's all good. Kind of like when Pucci's gravitational abilities were used to... Yeah, exactly. That's the first thing that came to mind when I saw this. Like, that was exactly when Pucci got made in heaven, and everyone was just... Oh, actually, no, they weren't really fully. It was mostly just... Yeah. But it is cool that we got that little setup 2 chapters ago of like the steel ball and gravity. Not just the steel ball, but the rotation and gravity. And now seeing this, that this is like kind of gyro stand. That's really cool. It's also just so cool that Gyro is the one to like unlock this, like in the first in the Zeppeli family. Like Gyro actually became M. It's also interesting, like, I mean, obviously the balls here, the things there is probably to represent the steel balls, because even when we saw the narrator talk about gravity, we saw the little balls on Valentine's stand, so I think this is what it is, right? It's the steel balls. But the thing here on the face, it actually looks pretty similar to Johnny's bullets, right? When he uses his bullets and he makes them move on the ground, this is always kind of drawn like this, so that's a little detail that I don't know if it's intentional by Araki or it's just a coincidence, you know, it's just like the steel balls moving. Man, I mean, also the art has been just going insane, like double spreads after double spreads. Like Araki is just going insane. Shout out to the colored artist as well, because this looks really good. Like the golden, heavenly light. Yes, I imagine the damage Jaru got was because of maybe this bullet here that this Valentine shot. Alright, sorry, I have to go see SCCO. That was a short. I'll see you next, possibly next stream. Jaro soloing Valentine is insane. Yeah, he almost did it, bro. He almost did it. Jaro always add a stand. It's hinted back in the third extra chapter. I'll explain it in the comments. Alright. Yeah, I actually don't remember if it was implied anywhere that he had a stand. Yeah, I think we'll end it here today, guys. Yeah, that was a great stream. We had some really great chapters, and we're gonna continue next time on next stream with what is it, chapter, because that was chapter 83. So we'll continue with chapter 84 next time. Yeah, this is I mean, yeah, obviously this is going to be the best fight in Steel Ball Run for sure, by far. But I think to me the star of the stream was Valentine for sure. I think he had the best stuff. Valentine was great in this stream, and like the other thing that I'm just in awe that I love about this is just the setting, like how there's just water around us because of Lucy and the corpse, and with the sunset behind. I just hope that it looks exactly like this in the anime, because this is just stunning. This is so genius from Araki in general. For like a final fight, at least with Gyro. I don't know if once Johnny gets into the fight, I don't know if he's gonna fight here as well, or if we're gonna move or whatever, but this is a perfect setting for a final fight. Awesome, man. Awesome. And this makes me a little bit more hopeful that I do think Lucy will survive this. She deserves it. She should survive this. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys for next stream to see if Jaro survives this or not. You guys know what I think about this, but yeah. As I said at the start, my character ranking is in the description if you guys want to go look who's my favorite character and all that. If you missed that, it's at the top of the description. Other than that, thanks everyone for being here. That was a great stream, and I'll see you guys on chapter 84. All right, thank you, Patrick. Why do I say Patrick like this?